Hopefully I'm live.
Super humbling to be a part of that. It's been an effort that's been pretty tremendous to be able to be a part of it. How are the folks in San Marcos? They're I mean, I think I think part of it is you feel it's a responsibility in the industry to make sure you take care of it and that you do right by it. Ability to use it to tell a story of not only what we did on D-Day, but also what can be accomplished if you're finding something to get people working. This project is tremendously large. It's pretty ambitious of the members of Air Force to take it on, and we had a lot of fortuitous things happen that allowed us to complete it and do the project in the way we did. It was no detail left. Left undone. I mean, it's down to the primer and the interior and finding just the right color, the right mix. So lots of fun. Like if you look at the nose art on the airplane, for instance, you'll notice on the left side, the floats are missing on one side and on the other. And that's the way the airplane was in the 690. So we really tried to make sure that the research that we built got right. There's a lot of stuff we did here. Let's try to make sure we find look up G690. Tulsa Squadron, Tulsa, Oklahoma did extensive research in acquiring parts and radio equipment inside the airplane. Really, it's pretty amazing the effort that went into kind of getting all our details correct.
And because it was the lead aircraft, it had some very special avionics, radios, radar in it.
Right. It had a radar that tracked the Pathfinder beacons that were put into France before the invasion. That's actually one part that we're still looking for. So if anybody out there knows where to get the radome for the Pathfinder radar, that would be great. Okay. We need it.
Well, if there's anyone who knows,
it's probably here. Yeah, that's right.
So the radome, everything else is complete.
Everything. Well, close. We know it's not, but if you look at the airplane now, it's flying. I have a hard time thinking in all aspects of perfect airplane, perfect.
Has anyone commented on the aviation stripes yet?
Oh yeah.
So, and I mean, I did not know this until we started working with That's All Brother. They were hand painted before D-Day, and it was not precise. So we're used to seeing warbirds here at Oshkosh and other air shows with the pristine aviation stripes. They look great, but that's not the way it was.
Well, we had a pretty vigorous debate about that, about what the right thing to do was, and on D-Day it was mops and brushes and whatever paint they could find. We used paint that was going to last a while. And there are certain details if you look at the airplane that are on photos that we have here. Again, a lot of detail. I mean, you mentioned that shivers just went up my spine. Yesterday at the event, there was a family on board, the regimental surgeon that was on the airplane, and she got on the airplane and literally broke down. And I mean, it was a powerful moment for her, and it was, I teared up a little bit, and it was, that's what this airplane's about. It's making sure we don't forget what happened on June 6, 1944, and what's happened since, and all the sacrifices, all the.
So about telling the story of Basler turbo conversions, not only saving the airplane and not putting it through the conversion process, but Randy Meyer from Basler has said that he believes this airplane is going to fly for another 100 years.
I think he's right. I think our job is to make sure he's right. And Basler turbo conversions, again, they did all the mechanical work on the airplane. They gave us an airplane that was mechanically perfect in every way, and their team did a tremendous job getting the airplane flying again.
I have not seen the airplane in its current condition. I saw it about 3 or 4 months ago when it stopped in Dallas, and one of the things that impressed me was the wiring inside. We've all seen wiring bundles, and they're zip tied and things like that. This is back to the original, as you said, Joe. Hand tied, perfectly run. It was just amazing to see.
Yeah, that's the Tulsa Squadron attention to detail there has been tremendous.
So the big question that I'm getting asked is, where is That's All Brother, and when can I see it?
Okay, today That's All Brothers in Appleton giving rides. So we're doing a ride day with the Air Power History Tour. And then tomorrow it's going to be flying, doing some formation training. We're taking the airplane to Normandy next year for the commemoration of the 75th anniversary of D-Day. And there's a lot to do for us to get ready for that, a lot of training to do, a lot of preparation. And then it'll be here Thursday on the flight line, on the Warbird flight line. So
right, through the
end of the show. That's
all right. So That's All Brother will be here starting on Thursday. So make that one of your Oshkosh list of things to do. Make sure it's on your list. Go see the airplane. It is truly amazing, and we look forward to seeing it also flying in the air shows during the week.
Yep, we'll be flying. We're looking forward to it.
All right, Joe. Thank you very much. Thank you. Our regards back to everybody in Central Texas, where it's a little warmer than it is here in Oshkosh.
It's a tad bit toastier in Austin, Texas.
That's right. And Hank Coates, welcome. Not only, again, welcome to Oshkosh, but welcome to the CAF. Glad to have you on board. We're looking forward to good things in the years to come.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm Steve Buss, and this is EAA Radio.
I'm Jack Pelton, Chairman and CEO of EAA AirVenture Oshkosh, and you're listening to EAA Radio.
EAA Radio is supported in part by Bergstrom Ford Lincoln of the Fox Valley. Bergstrom Ford Lincoln of the Fox Valley, located in Eagle, Wisconsin, sells new and certified used cars and includes service and parts departments, quick lube, and a body shop. More information is available by visiting BergstromFordArena.com. Thank you, Bergstrom Ford. EAA
started with, the theme is how do we help move the needle when it comes to loss of control, and so that's what the focus has been, and continues to be with the Founders Innovation Prize.
Reporting for EAA Radio News.
Well, you always got to be wary of that technician to do that. Oh, thank you so much.
This is the Yak 110. Two Yak 55s joined together.
Clear your area when you turn, and you couldn't walk by yourself on the campus until you were up the class. And you had to walk with somebody else in your area. But we drilled the west one
starting a great conversation.
Last of the grandmother matters from New Day. You're one of the I don't work with that. I just found it out. Well, after graduation in elementary, 5 to 8 or 9, they were told that that was the checkout point. So we had 14 of us were told. You'll have 30 days there to get 30 hours. I got assigned to the 436 Troop Carrier Group up in Alliance, Nebraska. And I found out where that was. Fire a couple of other stops in Cheyenne. And I hit Cheyenne right at the time of the Frontier Days Rodeo. Eugene Marshall was the Grand Marshal, he was a sergeant in the Air Force. And he was the room in the place in the town. He had a suite at the Frontier Hotel. And there were 2 bedrooms. I asked the manager, the sergeant, and to offer a second lieutenant a room. And the message came back, yes. I read it. Had a nice sleep. Got up there. Sergeant Autry brought the second lieutenant's breakfast the next morning. And one of the planes from the 436 Group was in there. We had a little snowstorm.
folks, got a lens change. There we go. Almost there, folks, and I'll be back to stable, or more stable anyway. Sorry folks, but I'm streaming solo today, so I was having to do all that one-handed while holding the camera. I'll change it at once. Okay. There we go. Way better. Oops, gotta fix one more thing.
Boeing is proud to team with EAA to bring you the 2018 AirVenture Oshkosh Air Show. ADR is a proud supporter of the EAA National Program, EAA AirVenture Oshkosh. Thank you to ADR. There are more than 6,000 volunteers who make this event possible. Putting Oshkosh into the center of the aviation community. Tell them thank you and help us show our appreciation for all they do. EAA thanks Garmin for their sponsorship of the AirVenture Public Parking Lot, their support of the Young Eagles program, and their one-week wonder donation. Please remember to pick up the trash and dispose of it in the proper receptacles. We ask you to do your part to help keep the AirVenture grounds clean, including picking up an area
That's the Subsonics jet. That's the smoke oil Buick. Fills up all the shop lights. Kyle Franklin's Dracula. See if I can get this lighting, you can see his routine on the panel. There we go. Morning. Still morning? Afternoon, whatever it is.
On the nation's highways. Acrobatic planes, and I couldn't believe how close the planes got to the cars. It looked to me like they practically.
But there's also two really special components to the car. We have an actual piece of F-35 that's been crafted into the gear shift knob and hand engraved. And then we have a special plaque in the car that's made out of some metal from a Spitfire. That's the one-of-one Eagle Squadron official plaque that's in the car. So there's a couple of really special actual plane parts in the car.
Oh, that really separates this vehicle from, and the ones in the past have been great.
Yeah, absolutely.
This one sets a new standard.
Yeah, well, we raised it over 3.5.
Well, I was just saying, I mean, you stated earlier that the presence of Ford is evident around the grounds. But as a member, I really appreciate what Ford Motor Company does, and I know that doing an event like this is no small matter. It's an expensive proposition, but the benefit to Ford has to be apparent, and obviously is.
Yeah, it's an investment to us, but we look at it as a partnership as well. We've been here for 20 years, and as a member, you're actually eligible for X-Plan pricing, which is fantastic. It's really close to dealer invoice, and then there's another $750 offer on top of that. And EAA members buy about 5,000 cars a year, so it's really great for them. It's great for us. We love the experience.
You can register right there at 10%, and that way you the history of Ford with aviation really goes back a long ways. Yeah, it's really quite amazing, and that's one of the reasons why we're here. You know, you see these tri-motors flying around out here giving rides to people. I mean, that was one of the first, if not the first, ever fly, and they flew out of Japan with prototype, and that was one of the first commercial airports. So that was a long time ago, and then during the war, they converted all of our power plants to make airframes and machinery for the military. And so we have a long history of working with military, working with aircraft. And that history really helped bring us to where we're at here today.
Smile,
What's on tap?
You're actually live on EAA streaming media.
Oh, awesome.
Where are you from?
Temecula, California.
Temecula. So you and did you fly in the race or you just visiting?
Just flew up here to be part of the show.
Fantastic. And you got a primo parking spot.
Yes, I did. Yeah, it's one wonderful thing about having a Kristen Eagle. They park you right up front.
Oh, excellent.
My son and I flew together. This is Alex.
Hey, Alex. First time in Oshkosh or return?
No, I've been coming to Oshkosh since, well, actually, when I was 5 years old, we used to go to Rockford.
Yeah.
Prior to Oshkosh.
Okay.
Then I think I went to Milwaukee for a year. I don't remember exactly, and then I think it came up here. And I've been coming every year since about 5 years old. Missed about 15 years when I first moved to California, but now we come back every year.
Oh, fantastic! Thanks for bringing your beautiful plane.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, Alex. So this is online now. Let's see what's
Yeah, we're right on Boeing Plaza, right next to the B1. So if you see the B1, you can't miss out. good association there. Okay, we've been visiting with Garrett Carr, who is the Global Auto Show and Events Manager for Ford Motor Company. Garrett, I know you have to leave.
Great aviation companies like Dyer. Thank you for your continued support. Step back in time to the golden age of aviation by taking a flight on EIA's historic Ford Tracker. This vintage aircraft is available for flights over AirVenture, and you can book your flight today at the ride check-in located south of Warbirds at taxiway Papa 1. See AirVenture from the world's first mass-produced commercial airliner, the Ford Traveler.
Thank you, Jefferson, for your support of the IMC Club. Chapter Video Magazine, Chapter Villain, and the Video System Course.
Sorry about the bouncing, folks. When you're walking along this field, looking through the camera, you don't see the holes in the ground until you land in them.
Yeah, I'd go up and fly 125. But think about 120 flights in here. You have amazing.
Giveaway, EAA webinars, and the workshops Plaza.
Most, but not all of these are the race planes that came in from, I don't remember, I think Arizona.
As a show special, Ford is offering EAA members an additional $750 incentive when we purchase or lease another Ford or Lincoln vehicle just for attending AirVenture. That's right, $750 on top of $200 national incentive. EAA members purchase or lease an estimated 5,000 Ford
Oshkosh. RV3.
You're with a little organization, you're a fancy call. Tell me a little bit about what that is.
Facility, test facility, obviously flight test operation.
We're in the press kit tonight at 5:30. What we basically is, at its core, is just a meetup of social media people that use social media, but it really is my way of bringing attention to the fact that, when we look at everybody on this field knows about the pilot population, the Fox family, and the pilot shortage, and we all know that
This is either an F1 rocket or a Homebuilts. Super fast development of an RV4.
I was doing my blog at the time and decided that I would go ahead and take the shot at that. And I found that
no
Twitter
prop
really
tag, so I can't tell.
way to reach out to people. And so it just evolved from there. And that's kind of my, it's got
Midget Mustang.
mine right now is to try to bring attention to this fact.
You've been doing this here at AirVenture
There's an F1 rocket. Canada. Range an SX300.
Process of making that sausage, there's a lot of people involved, editors, publishers, but with my blog, it's unfiltered. And somebody said he called it Dan Raw. And so I just have fun with that. I just wrote last week about Aviation.
One of the fastest Homebuilts out there. We see a lot of them here in the race.
Just because I could, and I just think that's a really fun project. So I have a lot of fun with my blog.
Good. You don't have an editor that says, no, I think we should
200
change
knots
your
in the
viewpoint to
plane.
this.
No, I don't.
All right, so now what is going to be happening at the event? And you've got, that's tonight, right?
That's tonight, yeah. I've got three main sponsors that I wanted to thank, and there's 4 flights, 40 pilot shop, and X-Plane 11. They've all donated
20 years, 1,000 hours, 250 knot. That's a lot of miles.
What time is that? It's at 5:30. So the people that I hang out with over in Camp Bacon,
How you doing?
their whole team is bacon. And so I started serving this bacon jerky that I've got. And it's a hoot. People come, I set it out, I've got 5 flavors, and it's just one of those little wrinkles that people love.
Now, the folks that are coming, what do you find that they're, how are they using it? What are they using it
supercharged Griffin rocket. No idea what that is. That's the second smoke bomb truck, the new one.
For the pups, this aviation medium that enjoys social media.
Not a problem. Yeah. I hear P-51.
How y'all doing?
Good, how you doing?
Where are you in from?
Colorado and Connecticut.
Excellent.
Oh yeah.
First time or many times?
First time for us.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, welcome to Oshkosh. You're live on EAA Streaming Media.
Awesome.
So wave to your family.
Hello.
There you go. You could tell them to go take a look at the Around the Grounds camera and see you on the air.
All right.
All right, have fun.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I was going to ask where you flew in from, but I'm going to go with Indiana.
Yeah, actually we did the AirVenture Cup race.
Did you?
So we actually flew from Indiana to South Dakota, and then we flew from South Dakota to Wausau, and then we went into Appleton yesterday.
Okay.
And then we got in here yesterday morning.
So you do the university level flying competitions, the precision landing and navigation in those?
Yeah, the knife foot competition.
You do?
Yeah, we participate in that too.
Okay. And how are you doing against Laterno this year?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't know what we finished.
My son went to Laterno. I had to ask.
Yeah. I'm not
So
sure.
how was the race?
It was really good. It was a really good experience.
Was it? Did okay?
Yeah, we actually placed first in our class.
Oh, fantastic.
So
Fantastic.
We're pretty excited.
Awesome. And so what do we got here?
This is a Diamond 40
Diamond 40.
factory build.
Yeah. How do you like it?
It's pretty good. It's got G1000. It doesn't have autopilot though.
Okay.
We do wish it had autopilot.
Well, see, they want to make you fly because you're learning.
Oh yeah.
There you
For
go.
sure.
Well, fantastic. Enjoy Oshkosh. First time here?
Yes.
Excellent.
First time.
Welcome. Have fun. There you go. If you want to send this back to your classmates and let them see you on the air.
Thank you.
Well, we're glad to hear that. Okay, visiting with Dan Pimentel with the Oshkosh event being held tonight at the press tent at 5:30. So if you're involved or want to learn more about social media and the use of that and how it can benefit you or the company that you work for, this would be the place to go. Yep. Okay, Dan, thank you. It's always a pleasure to visit with you, and hope to see you again next year. Great, thank you.
With that, it's Henry Connections, Jackson, AEL, and Inventory Local Insurance. For their aviation leadership, and to help EAA present another great AirVenture show. Experience Boeing and visit the Boeing store, Exhibit 474, Boeing Plaza.
There's a cozy. There's one over there. 3 and 4 seat developments of the original, very easy and long.
EAA thanks Garmin for their sponsorship of the AirVenture public parking lot, their support of the Young Eagles program, and their one-week wonder
Retractable. You don't see that much.
Stay up to date on daily events.
This might be barricades. I'm not sure.
And vehicle traffic updates by subscribing to text message alerts and delivery calls. Text hot alert
Let's find out.
69050 to receive weather and traffic alerts.
Yeah, that's a barricade.
Text hash bar to 69050.
As is the one over there. What I call the one.
Traction updates such as aircraft routings and landings. Text hash alert to hash bar 69050. That's DH o'clock.
Aviation is a proud supporter of the 18 Ambassador Program at EAA AirVenture Oshkosh. Thank you, Aviation.
Please remember to pick up any trash you have and dispose of it in the proper receptacles. Please do your part and help keep the AirVenture grounds clean, including picking up the area around you, even if the trash is not yours. EAA thanks you for helping to keep AirVenture safe and clean.
Thank you to Sporty's Pilot Shop for their support of the Blue Barn and generous encouragement of future aviators through the Young Eagles Flight Plan.
Awesome videos going up there.
Take a break this weekend with Plaza Aviators Club, presented by Shell Aviation. Enjoy air-conditioned daily breakfast and lunch, visits with airshow performers and special guests, prime seats along the flight line, non-alcoholic beverages, charging stations, and restrooms. Proceeds from the Aviators Club support the EAA Young Eagles program, youth education, EAA's Aviation Museum, and the Future Station. Visit the EAA AirVenture Welcome Center or the kiosk located inside the museum. Remember, there's no smoking on the flight line. This also includes e-cigarettes. Please smoke in designated areas only, and if you see someone smoking in the airplane, please gently remind them that smoking and airplanes are dangerous.
My sister Angie, I think, is our biggest fan. Tell her boss, but she watches a lot while we're here. This one's for her. Her and my sister Melanie love the shiny ones.
Proficiency Center and become an improved pilot with daily Jefferson Tech Talks.
Disposable in the proper receptacles. We ask you to do your part to help keep the airventure grounds clean.
Everything for planes and pilots. Aircraft's the 1 week wonder pin giveaway. EAA webinars and the workshops Plaza.
Take a step back in time for World War II.
Sorry, folks. I'm trying to make the adjustment, almost dropped the camera.
EAA's Flying Fortress aluminum overcast is available for flights during AirVenture. Book your flight today at the ride check-in, located south of Warbirds at taxiway Papa Line. Experience history aboard the B-17 aluminum overcast. Without our volunteers, AirVenture would be grounded. There are more than 6,000 volunteers who make this event possible. Turning our flag to the center of the aviation universe. Tell them thank you and help us show our appreciation for all of you.
Experience the ride of a lifetime with world champion drifter and self-proclaimed professional pony hunter, Vaughn Gittin Jr. Vaughn is best known for his aggressive foot-to-the-floor, big smoke driving style. You'll see what it feels like to be riding next powered by Ford Performance, which is also on display. This is an experience you really don't want to miss.
It's a Jet Easy, 310 knots true.
waiting on the announcement.
So these are two fours.
Enthusiasm for warbirds.
Built by two brothers.
Welcome back up here to the announcer stand.
One here in the
Wayne,
US,
always a pleasure to
one in
be
the
here and
Dominican
delightful
Republic.
to work with you. We've been doing this a number of years
This
now.
one,
I hate to
N700EX,
think about how
is
many
the
years
US
it's
one.
been now, but well, actually, no, I do want to think about it because
And here's
it's so
his
much
brothers.
fun.
We've been
Same
having a
tail
ball
number.
over the many years,
Yes.
and boy, this
I
EAA
believe it was the
AirVenture
Dominican
2018,
Republic, whatever
it's
it
coming
is.
out of the gate like a set of thoroughbred racehorses. We're going
Where
millions.
did all these people come from?
Let me tell you what, we're experiencing an absolute explosion down at the Warbirds area.
I heard a little bit about that this morning in Boston here, and said you're achieving a record number of new members.
I'll tell you, it's crazy. We signed 4 brand new members to the Warbird of America organization yesterday, and it started a half hour before. They fill them out, they come back, they swag back with some really cool stuff. I was just promised by a gentleman inside, Kirk from Berlin Express, and he's going to weigh in on our gift program and sponsor us to some really trick cast B-25 Mitchell bomber pins about 2 inches long. We got all kinds of stuff from Hartzell, Aero Shell, Gill, Teledyne, Champion.
All right, hi.
Hello.
We're EAA Streaming Media. It looks like there's a story here. What's with the shirts?
So, I Heart Flying is a foundation. We offer yearly flight scholarship opportunities to young women, and we're actually celebrating our 1-year relationship with EAA as our main partner.
Fantastic. And so you're trying to get more women into flight.
Yes, and we just launched our second scholarship for 2018 last Monday. It's called Eagles Soar, Hearts Explore, and we have partnered with another EAA chapter, 43, to launch a $10,000 dual scholarship opportunity.
So any of these young ladies got their license through the program?
Not yet, but not yet. Yes, we've helped 3 young ladies so far this year, 5 by next month.
And where are you based?
Los Angeles and Philadelphia.
Oh, so it's all over.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, here you go. You can. There's where your this video will be. We're live right now.
Oh, thanks
Say
so
hi.
much. Hi, I Heart Flying.
They register for the Triumph, and I love that sound. I really do.
Yes.
It's good for the soul. It's like 20 by 50 feet this year. We broke it into 3 segments. The first is obviously the underbelly, the registration portion, where the girls register you for your tram ride, which tour you're on, and get that started. Then you go into a briefing room. It's
something interesting.
Noise from the outside. And gives you a great presentation on what is Warbirds of America. Why do we do it? And the end game. And that I love the end game part, because I'll go in that room at the end of that presentation target. Because unless we inspire a fire in your belly to where you embrace this whole idea of maintaining and preserving these aluminum dinosaurs, in about 5 or 10 years, my era is going to time out and the whole movement will implode. So if you guys don't think this is cool and don't want to do this, we're in a war.
You are a salesman, Dick. I gotta say that. Now, it's, and I think you've done a fantastic job. I know there's a lot of people who are involved in doing these new marketing campaigns and so forth. But I think back to when I joined EAA years ago. The divisions were sort of separate, and well, okay, I'm a warbird pilot, and so I belong to Warbirds. But now it's supporting the Warbirds effort.
Boy, you said it right. It used to be very segmented, right? It used to be really elitist. I mean, if you didn't have a P-51 or a frontline fighter, I would say probably 30 years ago, man, they wouldn't even let you shine their shoes. It was that kind of an organization. That is gone. I mean, those old dogs and that philosophy is over. The guys that run it now and start at the top, and when I say guys, I better correct that, because the gal that runs it now, Connie Bowen, she knows what the philosophy needs to be. You need to reach out, you need to embrace people, you need to let them know you don't need a warbird, you don't need a plane, you don't need a driver's license back. We don't even care if that's the case. All we care about is that you have a burning desire to be part of the warbird movement, and somewhere you got 45 bucks. I don't care if you took milk bottles in and got change back. It doesn't matter, whatever it takes.
No discredit to the people who, back in the early days of the events, because they got it started.
We wouldn't be here without
and that's, and that, what we're talking about applies to all the divisions, including the EAA. But we've grown, and we're reaching out and making this sport and this avocation that we all love more attractive to the upcoming people who will continue it on into the future.
I couldn't have said it better myself. You're absolutely right. That's a bullseye statement, and it's what we need and what we are trying to do. Let me throw something in because, 4 years ago, remember what I called the tram tour? The best
Kept secret.
We were the, stepchild kind of, and so I had to go out and, grab people off Warburg's alley, come into the tram. It was
Sit here.
Oh, but let me come back to this best kept secret idea. So we used to be the best kept secret, right? Well, guess what? There's a new best kept secret at Oshkosh. So they threw us.
There'll be another one showing up later today, we expect.
Absolutely, and we started talking a second
20 maybe?
20? Oh, there's more than I thought. Okay. Excellent. Nice. Thanks. Home building behind you. There you go.